G'day guys, I wanted to kind of talk to you a little bit about the final. A lot of you guys have been having some questions about a couple of them. So there were a couple of mistakes on the test due to the test being written by the old plan. So I've went back and corrected all of those. So I want to just move forward and kind of the most questioned questions. So number 7, how many cubic yards are required for the lower level of the slab? So let's go over to the plan of the basement. Notice that the crawl space says concrete floor. So the concrete floor goes all the way around. Count it underneath the fireplace, down up to this corner, over, and you will need to count underneath this door and underneath that door because it will be poured all the way to the outside where the doors are, and then it will go up, over, down, and back over to the crawl space. So make sure that you count all of that and include those 2 doors as well. So let's see. Next one was number 12. Number 12, what is used at the top course of the foundation at the heat sink? So there are actually 2 heat sink details in here, even though one is, so we've got this one, okay, and then there's another one right here at the deck detail. So what is between, or excuse me, what is used at the top course? So this is the wall. What is the top course here? Number 14. What are the rafter headers at the Skylight? So we go over to the Skylight, and we know that the roof here is 1 3/4 by 9.5 TJIs at 16 inches on center. And if we look at the detail, let me find the detail. Here's the detail of the Skylight, and they're equal in size here. So it says that there's TJI joists. So what is the length or what is the size of these? Going to be pretty much the same size as those. That was number 14. Yes. So number 21. Number 21, what material is used for the base plate on the post supporting the LVL beams? All I can tell you from this is look at the isometric detail on the plan. Okay, so go to this isometric detail. Don't forget about this isometric detail if I find it. There, this isometric detail right here. This isometric detail also shows you that beam there. So, and another little hint for you. That was 21, 31. How many linear feet of 2 by 10 lumber in the lower eave of the corrugated roof are needed to be ordered? First of all, let's go up here to the west elevation, and here is that corrugated roof right here. You need to look on the plan to find the length. And then if you'll go down here to the corrugated detail here, you'll see the eave, and you need to count how many 2 by 10s are to make up that entire eave. Number 32, how many total feet of soldier course bricks are in the fireplace? So let's go to page 7, all right, and you see that this soldier course goes across the top and then across these openings. It also goes all the way around. So if you look at the fireplace plan here, it goes all the way around and it goes across these 2 openings. You need to count all of that. 35. Question 35. What is the distance from the outside surface of the foundation under the dining room to the center line of the southern deck's 8-inch diameter concrete footing in feet. So let's look at this. If we're here, there's a deck here, but we also have decks here. We don't know what this dimension is here. So we have to look elsewhere. So if we go down to the floor framing plan, you'll find all that information that you need right there. 36. What is the length of the 2x4s under the living room bench in inches? Let's find that detail here. And we're talking about the height of this stud right here. I need to know the height of that stud. You've been given a job that you need to cut those. They're 16 inches on center. How long is that stud going to be cut? 39. 39. What is the length of the studs in the wall separating the playroom from the crawl space under the kitchen in inches? Again, pretty much same scenario, but you'll need to look at this detail, all right, and ignore this. Ignore that completely, because we have 9.5 inch TJIs here and 3/4 inch top subfloor. That does not equal 12 inches. So this is wrong. You need to subtract all of this to find these studs. Again, you're going to cut these studs out right here. What is the length of those studs? Lastly, what about number 40? What is the measurement from the finish floor to the top surface of the freestanding closet cabinet unit in the kitchen? So back on this same detail, I'm asking what is the top to the ground? So, or from the floor to the top of this, you need to figure that out. Here's some information on that. That is all I'm going to tell you. So if you have any other questions about this test, you may text me and I will try to help you out.